Loss has the power to break even the strongest of hearts. It's a universal human experience that can leave us feeling empty and alone. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful stories in history teaches us that true patience is not about the absence of pain. It's about trusting God while carrying it. The life of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, is a profound and deeply moving lesson in grief, hope, and an unwavering faith that can inspire us all. Let's journey back in time. Prophet Yusuf was a man from a blessed lineage. He was the son of Prophet Ishaq and the grandson of the great Prophet Ibrahim. Peace be upon them all. He was blessed with 12 sons, and among them was a young boy who would one day become a prophet himself. Yusuf, peace be upon him. Yusuf loved Yusuf deeply. Now, this wasn't simple favoritism. It was a father's intuition and a prophet's wisdom. He saw in Yusuf a future of righteousness, a special destiny. This became clear when a young Yusuf shared a remarkable dream with his father. As the Qur'an tells us, when Yusuf said to his father, "O my father, indeed I have seen 11 stars, and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." Yusuf understood the significance of this dream. He sensed a divine plan unfolding, but he also knew that great destinies are often paved with great trials. And so, the first test began. The special attention Yusuf gave to Yusuf sparked a fire of jealousy in the hearts of his other sons. They felt overlooked and unloved, and their resentment grew into a dark conspiracy. They tricked their father into letting Yusuf go with them, and then, in an act of betrayal, they threw him into a well. They returned to their father later that evening, weeping, holding Yusuf's shirt stained with false blood, claiming a wolf had killed him. Imagine the heart-shattering pain for his beloved son, gone. But listen to his response, a response that has echoed through centuries as a lesson in faith. So patience is most fitting, and Allah is the one sought for help against what you describe. This is where we are introduced to a powerful concept, Sabr Jameel, or beautiful patience. Yusuf didn't deny his grief. His heart was breaking, but he didn't lash out. He didn't fall into despair. And most importantly, he did not accuse Allah or lose his hope in him. He anchored his sorrow in beautiful patience. Years turned into decades. The pain of losing Yusuf never left Prophet Yusuf. It was a constant companion, a wound that refused to heal. He wept and wept for his son, so much so that the Qur'an tells us his eyes turned white with sorrow, and he lost his eyesight. But while his physical sight faded, his spiritual vision, his faith in Allah, remained crystal clear. In his moments of deepest anguish, he didn't turn away from God. He turned towards him. He said, "I only complain of my sorrow and grief to Allah, and I know from Allah that which you do not know." This is a revolutionary lesson. We often think patience means bottling up our emotions, pretending we're okay. But Yusuf teaches us that true patience is about directing our complaints to the only one who can truly heal them. It's about pouring out your heart to Allah, knowing that He listens, understands, and holds the ultimate wisdom. It is an act of profound faith. Just when you think one person couldn't possibly endure more, Allah tested Yusuf again. A famine struck the land, and he had to send his sons to Egypt to get grain. There, they encountered Yusuf, now a powerful minister, though they didn't recognize him. Through a series of events, Yusuf's younger full brother, Benjamin, was detained in Egypt. When the brothers returned and told their father what had happened, Yusuf was faced with a second devastating loss. He had lost Yusuf, and now Benjamin was gone too. The grief was compounded, the weight almost unbearable. Yet, even in this moment of double sorrow, his hope did not flicker. He told his sons, "Perhaps Allah will bring them all to me. Indeed, it is He who is the knowing, the wise." He never once thought Allah had abandoned him. His trust was absolute. He knew that Allah's plan was far greater than his own understanding, and far more merciful than his own pain. After decades of separation, sorrow, and unyielding patience, the moment of relief finally arrived. The reward for his beautiful patience was more beautiful than he could have imagined. Yusuf finally revealed himself to his brothers and sent his shirt back to his father with them. As the Qur'an beautifully narrates, so when the bearer of good tidings came, he cast it over his face, and he returned seeing. Not only was his physical sight restored by the grace of Allah, but his family was finally reunited. Yusuf, Benjamin, and all his sons were brought together with him in Egypt. This incredible reunion teaches us a vital truth. Allah always rewards patience. The relief may not come on our timeline, but when it does, it comes perfectly, in a way that heals every wound and validates every moment of trust. The reward for Sabr Jameel is always Jameel beautiful. So what are the lessons for us today? Living in our own complex, often challenging world, the story of Prophet Yusuf is a timeless guide. First, it teaches us that grief is a natural, human emotion. It's okay to feel sad, to weep, to feel the pain of loss. But patience is a spiritual response. It's about how we carry that grief. Second, loss does not mean abandonment by Allah. Sometimes, our greatest tests are signs of His greatest love, designed to elevate our status and bring us closer to Him. Third, hope in Allah should never, ever fade, no matter how dark the night or how long the trial. Fourth, complaining to Allah is not a sign of weak faith. It's an act of worship. It's acknowledging that He is the only source of help and relief. And finally, endurance, combined with trust, always leads to an eventual opening, a relief from the hardship. In the end, Prophet Yusuf's story is a masterclass in faith. He didn't know when Yusuf would return. He didn't know when his sight would be restored. He didn't know when his family would be whole again. He only knew one thing for certain: that relief would come from Allah and Allah alone. His story is a powerful reminder for all of us. When life feels overwhelming, when your heart is breaking from loss or hardship, let it break in sujud, in prostration before God, not in despair. The key takeaway is this: patience through loss is trusting Allah while you are grieving. It is holding on to His rope even when your hands are shaking. And know with certainty that Allah never, ever disappoints those who place their complete trust in Him. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more reflections.